oyo omukazi watuuse wenyini oyo asala enemu ebukuubu bwabeti otegere Yes, it's AK Commander tuli mu kooti ya Hon.Segirinya Muhammad ne Alan Sewanyana pale tuli mu kooti ya ICT court Kololo. So maybe dako Just say it. Don't touch me. No, it's okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. Gentlemen, it's okay. At least it's okay. Why do you have a lot of things? No, it's like it's okay.
Akija, sit down now. He has the mask now. Sit down, Akiza. I will take pictures, my friend. Look at you. I think you are winning. So can we take some pictures? Sorry. Speed lights.
record and call. Case before you this morning, session case number 04, 2022, where we have Uganda as the prosecutor versus A1, Sewanyana, A3, Wamala Blow, A4, Ngeba John, A5, Honorable Hon.Segirinya, A6, Hon.Segirinya, A7, Kanike Jackson. That is it.
Good morning, my lord. May it please, my lord, I am Caleb Alaka. I appear for A5 and A6 jointly with Councillor Samuel Muizi and Councillor Honorable Shamin Malende. My lord, Mr. Muhereza Wilbert represents A4. My lord, yes, I just wanted to find out the people he's representing. He's representing A1,
A3 and A7.
A1,
A3,
A3, and A7. All the accused persons are in the court. Mr. Richard Bivumbuka. It's like a Mbubuka, my lord. The chief state attorney is representing the state. He is also holding a brief for the learned Chomuhendo Joseph. They represent the state. My lord, is the state's matter. My lord, when we had a consultation between ourselves, the learned Shamim Malende was not in the court, and she had some concerns which at this time she intends to raise, my lord. We shall appreciate if you give her the opportunity.
Thank you, Your Lordship. Thank you, Your Lordship, for this opportunity. Your Lordship, I've been informed by my fellow land colleagues that you made a direction that we're going to proceed with the marking in open court today. However, as counsel, as one of counsel for A5 and A6, I'm not ready to proceed with the marking of the documents today for the following reasons. The first reason, my lord, is refusal by the state in this matter to serve me with the court documents. First one is refusal by the state to serve me or to serve my law firm and co-advocates with the court documents. Specifically what? Specifically the witness statements that have so far been disclosed. Lordship, we are quite a number of law firms on this, but each law firm was independently instructed. Each law firm was independently instructed to represent A5 and A6. And it is on record, Your Lordship, that the state was instructed by the previous judge to serve Malenda and co-advocates. Because it is one of the 5 law firms that was selected in open court to be receiving the court documents. Also, Your Lordship.
That's the first reason. Are we sure that's the second reason?
Yes, Your Lordship. The only statements, disclosures that have been made, I have been trying to liaise with my fellow colleagues to make copies, sometimes taking photographs of them. And that one I did for set 1 and set 2. But for the rest of the sets, Your Lordship, it became quite very expensive, and even hard to get the documents to take photographs of them so that I can prepare. So what I did, I notified the Chief Resident Secretary, Richard B. Rifuambuka, of that development, and even sent him my legal secretary. I sent him my legal secretary and told him that if it's hard for you, you can give the documents to my legal secretary to pick them. But to date, Your Lordship, no document has been served to me, the disclosures. When that failed, the previous time we came to court, the last court date, I pleaded with the resident state attorney, Richard B. Rifuambuka, to serve me in court at least. But to date, Your Lordship, I'm sorry, the resident state attorney has not served me. And the reason he advanced was that they went to locate my office at Equatorial Mall, and they did not find anyone there. Your Lordship, I gave him an update of the new address, my new office address, which is located at Kawempe, Tula, which is a 24-hour office. A bit bigger and with less restrictions because it stands on its own. It's a standalone office. It's not on these Kampala arcades. So I told him you can always get there and give me documents. I gave him the clear directions, but to date, no document has reached me, Your Lordship. So that's my first area of objection to proceeding today. How best can I represent?
Okay, could I please know which documents you do not have? Because today we were meant to map 2 sets of the documents. So I don't know whether only those ones that you do not have.
Your Lordship, I only got set 1 and set 2, and that was out of my own volition. Take
Those ones that have already been mapped by court.
Yes.
Okay. So you're lacking what has not been mapped.
Yes, I do not have all that, Your Lordship.
The second reason?
The second reason, Your Lordship, is denial of access to A5 and A6 at Chigo Prison. And even in court,
Who has denied you?
Your Lordship, to be specific, Thursday last week, that was on 3rd November 2022, I proceeded to Chigo Prison. And on 3rd November 2022, I proceeded to Chigo Prison with documents for A5 and A6 to sign. The 2 accused persons had given us instructions to make several applications, including a constitutional petition. So we agreed with my fellow colleagues representing the 2 that I should go there to take the documents. But Your Lordship, when I reached Chigo Prison, having carried all my things, the COVID certificate, the COVID card, vaccination card, the ID for Member of Parliament, Kampala District, the Uganda Law Society ID, everything, the masks, the sanitizer. I carried everything because I did not want them to get an excuse. I reached there and they told me, in the country there is Ebola, so you cannot access the prison.
Did you see a communication that came from the prison that they were looking at allow access for the sake of for reasons of Ebola? Have you seen that? Because I think it came out.
Your Lordship, it's one of the, that's where I'm coming. So Your Lordship, I told them that unless the prison has instituted its own lockdown, the total lockdown. But as far as I know, in Kampala and the Kampala Metropolitan, there is no lockdown. And I told them that since I had all the things that they needed.
You didn't have Ebola?
Yeah, since I had, no. Pardon my Lord. I told them that since I had, the sanitizer with me, I had the mask, I had the documents which the clients were supposed to sign, I had everything.
Actually, Miss Malembe, I
Yes.
got your point. You said you were denied access.
Yes.
And you didn't see the reason for the denial of access. Maybe the prison will tell us why they thought it fit to deny you access, because ordinarily they would not, or they shouldn't. Okay, so, but I got your point, that you were denied access to the documents that you
Okay, finally,
but it couldn't happen.
Okay, thank you, my Lord, but finally,
the 3rd one.
no, finally, I'm just concluding on that one.
On this very point?
Yeah, but I'm not adding issues, but I'm just concluding.
Okay.
So, my Lord, this case being at a very technical stage, that's one of the reasons that, we must have access to our clients so that we can interview them and organize their case, because it is at a very technical point. So because of those 2 4 reasons, my Lord, I'm not able to proceed today with the marking. More so, Your Lordship, it's not just about the marking. I should be in the know, what am I marking on behalf of my clients? So in the premises, my Lord, I pray that we can get an adjournment in the interest of justice, because this is a case that attracts a death penalty. These are matters that attract death penalty in our clients. I so pray, my Lord.
Yes, 1 minute.
Mr. Araka, you want to add something?
Yes, my Lord.
Which you failed to tell me when you were in the chamber?
No, my Lord.
Miss Malenge has given you time.
No, there's just one concern, my Lord. On top of her submissions, of course, as counsel, when you instructed, it's not that we are all in the same law firm. So I really think she has a legitimate concerns. Mine is slightly different in addition to her. Yeah, we humbly request, we've never had any private moment, even for 5 minutes. 1 minute. Even 1 minute with our clients, because when we are with them, the prisons are around, and it breaches the confidentiality which we intend to have with them. We are not people who want to commit an offense. We are in the premises of court, so we will pray that we will humbly pray that you will allow us or give us 10 minutes, especially when we take the instructions for the constitutional petition that they've instructed us. And within those 10 minutes or 5 minutes, within those few minutes, at least they should not be seen eavesdropping. We also need some, because when my friend was talking this morning, it was like a fight. We undertake to have other measures like having masks and we have being protected, but at least some small confidentiality with our clients. We fail to have that. So that's the only thing I'm adding. Much obliged.
Before Mr. Bill Bumbukayona, William Sima-Geoffrey.
Because the issue was for the F5 you're also jumping on.
Mine, I'm tackling her issue number 2 vis-a-vis what I was supposed to in regards to my client. I had earlier on informed this honorable court.
Okay, wait.
Most obliged. As a policy of the prison. Secondly, it is pending.
You drafted the application?
The application was drafted. Secondly, signing by the applicants. And thirdly, commissioning, so that thereafter I filed. However, due to inaccessibility of the prisons, we have not been able to file the application by now. It is therefore my humble prayer, my Lord, that if this honorable court is so pleased that in the next adjourned date we could get a commissioner out of prison or a commissioner in town who could commission before this honorable court so that the same documents can be filed.
How will you pick them?
Print new ones.
I can print new ones, Your Honor.
But I thought they're supposed to be read by the OC prison.
Of course, not a mandatory policy. It's not a
one commissioning.
If it's the one commissioning, it has to peruse through the same. I so pray.
Mr. Hon.Segirinya,
Yes, my Lord.
when you first raised this issue, when was that? It's not by March. And the restrictions in the prison facility is very recent. So I just wanted to know what you have been doing from that time till now.
I have basically 2 reasons. One, that when I raised the issue in court, I was supposed to go and interview my clients in regards to whatever transpired or whatever happened to them. The moment I did that, the same documents which I interviewed them are supposed to be left behind for still perusal. Then I have to go back the next day or any other day after being perused through and sanctioned by prison for me to go back and draft the application. After drafting the application, I'm supposed to take it back, again perusal, then they call my clients for signing in case there is nothing which needs to be edited. Now that process, my Lord, is not a 1 day or a 1 week. It is a process. Why? Because I cannot rush the authorities. The second reason, Your Honor, this is not the only matter I'm handling. I have similar matter before you, still a similar concern is or will be raised. For example, the Kawesi suspects. Similar thing, you even give me the date. Most of blood. Most of blood. That is my reasoning, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Bibu, please address me on your failure to serve Ms. Malende the disclosures.
May it please my Lord, my Lady Justice. It is unfortunate that my colleague hasn't been served, honestly, because that is a constitutional right, I mean. However, there could have been a mishap, a hiccup from the time she actually relocated from her previous.
On her, the address of her special place. Why haven't you gone?
Yes, my lord.
Send someone to deliver the
My lord, we did at one point, and the person failed to locate the place. We said we took all the due diligence, my lord. There was no reason why we couldn't serve a person in her capacity, not only a lawyer, an advocate, but a honorable member of parliament. There would have been just a small mistake, but my lord, we shall rectify it. We shall ensure that we
have
serve.
copies that we can give her today in court.
Not here, my lord. Not here, my lord. Because it would require, again, photocopy of each and everything, which is another tedious process.
How long do you need to serve her?
We need about 2 days.
So this today's Monday, you commit to
Monday will have served her.
Which Monday?
Today's Monday.
Today's Monday.
Wednesday.
Wednesday will have served her.
Wednesday night.
Yes, my lord. But my lord, we need to be on record that we had served the Honorable Shamin the first 2 batches.
Yeah, she accepted that.
She accepted.
No, she did not accept. She said she was photographing from neighbors. That's what she said. So you say you served her? You served her.
My lord, we shall not go into that now. Whatever happened, happened. We shall rectify the situation, my lord. Yes. I am sorry. I will ensure the service is effectively and efficiently done. And I also request you to avail me with the new details of your clerk. The one can actually receive the documents in case we fail to locate the new office premises. My lady guests, because that is a legitimate point and it's a constitutional issue, I will have no much to talk about it. I will leave it to court to decide whether to have the matter adjourned or not. My lord, I think I'll have less to address to you about concern of my senior colleagues and my friend about the prisons.
No, you don't have any
All right.
information, I guess.
Most of that, my lord.
I want to hear from somebody from the prison who can tell me what is happening, why to acknowledge lawyers to access their clients.
Good morning, my lord.
Good morning.
My name is Ronald Hatiza.
Mr. Who?
Ronald Hatiza
Mr. Ronald.
from Chief Prison. My lord, one, Ronald Hatiza. As you have hinted, the prisons authorities released instructions in a bid to control the spread of Ebola, which I guess my colleagues here should be known.
They released what?
They released instructions in a bid to control the spread of Ebola, which I guess my colleagues here should be known. And if they don't know, the instructions are that there is restriction to visitation in prison at the moment, which is temporary. But for the case of lawyers, if they want to meet their clients, I can advise them to go to the prison headquarters and seek clearance to come to the prison and interview or see a client. In that way, they will be permitted. Then the issue that has been raised here that we deny them access even here in court. My lord, it is not true.
No, actually, they didn't say you deny them access completely. They say you keep peeping into their conversations.
My lord, it is not true. And I also have a request to you, my lord, that while these people want to show for their clients, I ask that they are disciplined and listen to our instructions. For example, I told one to put on a mask.
The lawyers.
Yes. And it appeared a problem to him, which is a very simple instruction. So I ask that they are disciplined and we cooperate.
Okay.
As simple as that.
Are
Thank
you
you, my lord.
willing to give them the 10 minutes they requested
It is okay, my
to
lord.
their clients without it blocking?
It is okay, my lord. As long as they are disciplined.
What kind of discipline are you requiring?
Yes. My lord, I ask that they listen to our very simple instructions and not try to object because they are very simple instructions. For example, putting on a mask. As simple as that. Yes.
Mr. Raka, you wanted to fight. What is it?
No, my lord, it's not in my nature. And I've been around long enough not to engage in that kind of conduct. But my lord, there are two things. One, we appreciate the issue of the outbreak of Ebola and the need for protection of prisoners. That one we appreciate, my lord, on health grounds. But my lord, restrictions to lawyering should not be to this extent. Like where, what's the difference, my lord, where somebody must get a clearance from inspector?
No, I think Mr. Raka, without us going back and forth, I think for them at Chigo, if I should get in, clearly they have been restricted and been told don't allow me visitors so that we protect ourselves.
Yes.
But if they are going to break that, then they need to
get permission from
the higher authority. That's how I got him.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's even how I got it. But I find that actually infringes on basic tenets of the right of the accused person to his counsel. Because it will not change the fact.
Can we agree that since they are saying we can talk to our clients, your clients now, are you able to talk to them?
Yes, my lord, that one okay. We're okay with that. But this other aspect, I think I'll take it up at a different level. Because you cannot come to court and say, if the restriction is based on health grounds, getting consent from the Commissioner General is not going to change the status of the health.
It is not going, but yes, maybe it puts more restrictions. That is how I get it. And Mr. Laka, I want us to be mindful that Ebola is around.
It's true.
Ebola is around, and if they're saying, let's not go to the prison for the sake of protecting ourselves and the inmates, my view is that it's not something that is specifically directed to your clients.
My lord, I appreciate that. That's why when I was opening my submission, I said it's factually correct. There's no problem with that. But
your quarrel is to go to the headquarters.
Precisely. First of all, there's no instrument which has been gazetted to this effect, at least for counsel.
Okay.
And if I go to headquarters, it does not change if whether I'm sick or not. That's not protection.
And we also do not know actually that when you go to headquarters, you get authorization.
Precisely. We also do not know.
That's why we're saying we cannot take that to be the truth.
Yeah, I think at least there, my lord, thanks for that guidance.
Yeah, we do not know.
Yeah, thanks for that guidance. But on the issue of discipline, my lord.
No,
that's a little bit far-fetched because I was in a court and I did not approach the clients because I don't have a mask.
Yes. I think the officer has qualified what he thought was discipline, and he's saying they have those simple instructions from their end which they request that you should adhere to.
And we adhere to that. We don't have any problem. You see, I saw a scenario. My lord, I was in the court seated, and I think the whole court saw it. There was almost going to be a fracas, but I was the one restraining both parties to the extent that On their side, they were tough. Council was tough. I think the discipline we are talking about should be on both sides. It's about respect. Yes, I don't force myself. I think he's here, he can testify. I don't force myself. I said, well, my colleagues, you have the mask as directed. But it became an issue. I think we all just need, we are all officers of court in the law and the order sector.
Exactly.
Yes.
Let's
all
for one
respect
another.
ourselves. Yes.
I would like to hear from Honorable Sewanyana concerning this adjournment. I'm concerned about adjourning, and when I thought people needed a speedy trial. So, but your lawyer or your lawyers are requesting for adjournment. I want to hear from you whether you are in agreement with that.
Which two months?
Honorable Sewanyana, you can address me in English.
I want to address you in English. But in this court, there are other parties like our parents who also need to understand what we are saying and what you know and why we are doing this. Sometimes interpretations do change meaning. So if I address,
Honorable Sewanyana, it is okay, you can address me in Uganda.
thank you so much, Your Lordship. Oweekitiibwa omulamuzi, tulina essanyu lingi obadde omukisa guno okwogerako alipooti ku nsonga zino. Mbadde simanyi era mbadde nina obunyiivu bungi nnyo ku balooya bange olw'ensonga nti bamaze ebbanga nga tebajja mu kooti, nga tebajja mu prison tusobole okubaako bye twogera n'okunyonyolegana, naye abawulizaako ku ssimu omulundi gumu ow'ekitiibwa naddala nga wakasalawo nti nno tujja genda mu maaso n'omusango guno okuwuliriza n'okulaba okumakinga obujulizi obubikke n'okukkiriza abajulizi mu ngeri ey'okwebikka n'okubakweka n'obujulizi bwabwe zimwe gye bwe nakitegeera ow'ekitiibwa omulamuzi ku nsalawo yo gye watuweera ku Zoom nga tuli mu prison ekigo, era ne mbayita balooya abo bajje prison tusobole okubawa endowooza yange n'ebiragiro byange nga kirayanti waabwe, ate era ng'omuntu akosebwa ensonga eyo yennyini, kubanga nzijukira mu kooti eno yennyini ow'ekitiibwa omulamuzi nakunyonnyolamu ffe emirimu gye tulina gye tukola gyawukanamuko ku mirimu emirala, tituvuganya bantu era tulondebwa bantu. Era Makindye West ngafuna $5,500 eyanzirira n'afuna $1,1.5. N'olw'ensonga eyo $1.5 ogwo gusobola okubaamu abantu abasobola okujja mu kooti ne bawa obujulizi obw'obulimba obw'okubanga beekolesi. Naye kyensinga okusaba ow'ekitiibwa omulamuzi.
Honorable Sewanyana, I don't want to cut you short, but I wanted you to tell me that you either want an adjournment or not, because you seem to be, of course, dissatisfied with the ruling of the court, which is your right, and you have remedies. So just tell me that you're in agreement with Honorable Malinda's submission to adjourn this case to another date, or
Owekitiibwa nzikiriziganya ne lawyer wange kubanga njagala ensonga zange kooti ya ssemateeka nayo yennyini ezinyonyoyeko naddala n'akawaayiro akakwatagana ku nsonga y'okubika abajulizi ate abagenda okutuwako obujulizi. Neyanzanya omukisa guno gumpeerewo.
My Lord,
Mr. Honorable Segirinya, wait a minute. Yes, Honorable Segirinya.
Neyanza nnyo omukisa guno gw'okuwala owekitiibwa omulamuzi. Ekisookera ddala balooya baffe instruction effe twazibawa okuteekayo direct petition wakanya ensalo gye wasala owekitiibwa omulamuzi ng'egamba nti abalina okutuwaako obujulizi balina babika bibulanketi bisuukasuuka abateeka ebikutiya ng'ate ffe tuli bantu.
Actually, that wasn't my
Owekitiibwa omulamuzi gye bwe nasoma nalabanga omukisa ogwo waguwa sayidi ya state.
No, you're being dramatic. Don't be dramatic. Let's be serious with this issue.
Nsonyiwa owekitiibwa omulamuzi naye kyembadde njagala okuggyawo owekitiibwa omulamuzi.
I get you. I gave an order for restricted disclosure. Yeah, but I didn't tell anybody to cover anyone's blanket.
Owekitiibwa omulamuzi.
It's not my building.
Owekitiibwa omulamuzi. Netugamba balooya baffe.
Okay, what I get is that you are dissatisfied with my ruling and instructed your lawyers to file a direct petition.
A constitutional petition.
Yes.
Ekyo twakibawa owekitiibwa omulamuzi era tukweyanza okuba nga otukkiriza tubeeko kyetwogera. N'olwekyo tusaba abalooya baffe muteekeyo gundi constitutional court ekole interpretation mu nsonga eyo.
So you're also in agreement with the
Yeah, I'm in agreement with my lawyers. And last but not least, owekitiibwa omulamuzi tuli balwadde owekitiibwa omulamuzi naye kooti eno yainstructinga bail application yaffe egende e Masaka naye n'okutuuka olwaleero owekitiibwa omulamuzi tunaba kufuna date eya bail application. Tubaka kooti eno nga bwe yainstructinga fayiro egende e Masaka era ekole enteekateeka eragire kooti y'e Masaka efikisinga bail application owekitiibwa omulamuzi tusobole okufuna obujjanjabi owekitiibwa omulamuzi kubanga tekijja kuba kyabwenkanya okubanga tufudde owekitiibwa omulamuzi abadde batamanya kiki kyagenda maaso tusaba tujjanjabibwe tufune obujjanjabi tuwoze ekitiibwa omulamuzi tuwe ba MPs abalina we tuva tetusobola kubula ffe twetwala e Masaka nga batulugusa munnyo owekitiibwa omulamuzi funa lwaki state tuwa mwaganya muno tukkirizibwa okweyimirirwa netuwoza nga tubaweewo owekitiibwa
The
omulamuzi.
reason I said that application to Masaka is because I don't have that file. It is a Masaka file. And I am not in a position to order the judge in Masaka to hear you out. Your lawyers know what to do. They know what to do and they should be able to do it to ensure that you listen to Masaka.
Neyanza nnyo owekitiibwa omulamuzi.
So, we seem to have so many things to resolve before we come back here.
Yes. My Lord, it seems so.
So how long do we?
My Lord, I just need to say one thing.
Yes, Mr.
Just,
Leader.
I know it was a bit, it's not the usual way, in my notes. I just make a small response to what Hon.Segirinya said. I remember you made a statement that let state allow us to go home. I just want to make a statement there. I just allow me, my Lord. I understand. I just want to just reinforce what Segirinya that I am not responsible for releasing the court. It is the court that is supposed to release. Yes, because it should be noticed. Because many times people say it is the state. In which case, I've gotten threats. You get it, eh? In the assumption that it is me who actually gives the bail or denies the same. So I just want to make the record clear that it is the court that either releases or denies. Yes, my Lord. Whatever court does, I have no problem as Richard. I'm just doing my job. As a state.
Okay, Mr. Leader, you can sit down. I see other hands there. Who is that from? Mr. Sewanyana? Mr. Sewanyana, what is it that you want to say that the lawyer didn't tell court? We don't have it. And the reason he's asking for the adjournment is that he wants to file it. He's in the process of filing it.
Yangu okuba njagala buli kigenda mu maaso mu kkooti eno kiyigirizibwe olw'ensonga okujulizibwa banzijjako omuntu
Mr. Sarada, you want me to listen to your application now, but I don't have it. I'm simply saying your lawyer is in the process of filing it. I cannot hear it if I get it. He's in the process of filing it. When it is filed, then we shall listen to it.
Bankozesa ebintu bye simanyi nako bandayibatinga bakwata kafiyu
No, we are not going there. Mr. Sewanyana, we're not going there now. We're not going there because you're going into the substance of your application.
Court has understood you.
And the other person is who? What's your name, please? Is it Anita?
Jackson. Ekitiibwa omulamuzi nnyo okujja okuwulira enkola gye bakwatamu ennaku z'omwezi nga 8 omwezi ogw'omwenda omwaka oguwedde bwe banjja ewaka emakindye ne bantwala.
Okay, we are not going to listen to that today. Because you're giving me your side of the story and I am not in a position to.
Ekitiibwa omulamuzi kyenjagala omukulu birivu mukono abantu baleeta okuwaako obujulizi nabo basooke bajje mu kkomera nga ffe bakakwata bagamba tuwakubalya abasajja obuki obujulizi nabo basooke bayingire mu kawula muliro gye tuli eyo basooke bajje bakuwaki tebyebumu.
I don't want you to be
And I need to be protected.
Anti jaji naye mukuntwala emasaka mukunyigiriza omulamuzi bamubuuza ani amuwaako obujulizi n'agamba nti nebaliwa kitalya.
Okay, Mr. Kanike, this is what we are doing. Where we are now, we are not looking at who did what, which evidence. We have not yet reached there. We are still in the preliminaries. Okay?
Teri mukola teri mubuuliriza yakola kino banya balina okujja mu kooti okuwa obujulizi obudde buno kooti ensonga z'eriko eri kumutendera kusooka olw'omusango guno.
So now that you have so many things that you want done before we can resume on this one, how much time do you need? I was under an impression that we were trying to expedite this, but now it looks like we still have a lot, unfortunately, for the people who are incarcerated. So, how much time do you need?
My Lord.
For the record, Kalibalaka, my Lord thanks also for having directly involved our client. Because as officers of court, we are having always that dilemma of delayed trial and then at the same time vis-a-vis instructions. Lord, we've really been instructed to do a lot, including filing a constitutional petition, following the bail application in Masaka, and so many of these other incidental things. I think we shall not complain that court is delaying this trial in the circumstances because we need to keep our house also in order. We are seeking for 1 month adjournment, my Lord.
I am actually not available in the month of December. That is why I had thought we would do something close by the close of December. And I don't want to give you a date and you come here and you can't find me.
True. My Lord, we are starting Kwelo in Guru on 20th of November.
20th of November.
Yeah, it will be for 3 weeks. That's 15 days. We always use
2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah. So it shall be good. It's okay, my lord. It's okay, my lord.
Any date by consent of the parties for mentioned December?
My lord, you are suggesting 50th.
5th of December?
Yes, my lord.
Formation.
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 Yes, my lord.
My lord, 9:30 is okay.
Okay, by consent of all of you, this matter is adjourned to the 5th of December at 9:30 a.m. Formation to allow those applications to be brought to the hearing of supposed to be approved. And this person, Father, will manage.
My lord, our 10 minutes.
They gave you.
Oh, much obliged. Yes, much obliged, my lord.
Yeah.
We are grateful.
Yeah, they say they're supposed to do.
Much obliged, my lord.
Yeah, and like you say, let's be cooperative with each other. If they say we should wear a mask, please do.
We shall abide by it.
Yeah. Okay, have a very good day.
Okay.
Segirinya wakati mwongera
omusajja agee bamukwata kafyu ne bamuleeta atulumiriza kyokka tukyali mu kkomera omusajja ekintu akyogera. kyokka yeki witness oyo gwolabye yeki witness yeki witness ate ate wesangale yonjagala
Yes, mpuliriza nze Eke Komanda tusooke tuweze ku bigambo bya Hon. Sewanyana oluvannyuma tulabe kye tuzzaako. Kuliko obusajja
nze ate nange nina beti gyengenda obba wakusesa dida kwika abasajja
kale
nange ngenda nze nabadde bwenti
Platform TV
nze amaze okunyamba.
Yes, simi Eke Komanda bubatawadde ennaku za 13 December, so si byangu. Abajulizi ababaddewo mu kooti bamaze okwogera bulungi ne bagamba nti ffe batukwata ate ne tubalumiriza so nolabira ddala ebintu ebiri complicated. Omuntu n'agamba nze bankwata ne bankuba kiboko nnumirize Hon.Segirinya ndi Hon.Segirinya. Oyo omujulizi asooka n'owokubiri bwatyo bwayogedde, so oba bagazi
Kanso masiki gijeeko mukwano abakuli okumpi bateekeko
omusajja mugazi gwe nekyamange eri
Yeah, today we came back to court for further pre-trial of the case against Hon.Segirinya Muhammad and Hon. Sewanyana here at ICD court. However, the court has not proceeded on two grounds. First and foremost, as counsel for both honorable members of parliament, we raised objections to the fact that we have not been allowed access to our clients while in detention at Chigo prison. So they have not signed the relevant documents where they are supposed to to file a constitutional petition challenging the rulings that have been passed by this court, but also on another ground that as Malend and Co advocates, one of the law firms in representation, I have not been served with documents or the disclosures so far, and the ones that we're going to mark today. So it was not just a matter of marking the documents, but we must be served in time so that we can have the documents marked when we know what is there. So court has agreed with us that the adjournment should be on 5th December 2022, so that we come back when we have put our house in order and we are given access and the clients have signed the relevant documents. Olunaku lwa leero tukomyewo wano ku ICD court okubeera nti Hon.Segirinya ne Hon. Sewanyana omusango gwabwe gwongera okutunuulirwa bajulisi kyabanaaleetebwa, wabula kooti tesobodde kugenda mu maaso olw'ensonga nti nga balooya abawolereza ababaka ababiri tubulidde kooti ensonga bbiri enkulu lwaki tetusobola kugenda mu maaso. Ensonga esooka nti bwe tugenda Chibok prison batulemesezza okubeera nga tulaba abasibe bano nga bekwasa ensonga ya Ebola, so ate ba clients baffe balina ebiwandiiko bye balina okuteekako emikono okusobola okuba nti omusango guno gutambula bulungi, so nakati tebanateekako mikono egyo kubanga bwe tugenda mu kkomera batugaana okuyingira. Ensonga ey'okubiri kyekyokuba nti nno nga Malend and Company Advocates omu ku bannamateeka b'ababaka ababiri, empapula eziri mu musango guno bagaanye okuzimpa ebbanga lyonna era mbadde nga nzikuba bifaananyi. So olwaleero kigenze ku court record okuba nti State Attorney alagiddwa okuba nti ansaavinga empapula ezo mu bulambulukufu bwazo, kubanga tetusobola kwolereza bulungi bantu baffe ng'ate empapula ze baagala okubaweerako obujulizi ate bazinkweka, kuba law firm zonna 5 nga bwe zaateekebwamu, buli law firm yaweebwa obuvunaanyizibwa okugoberera omusango guno ku lwayo tusobole okugatta amagezi. So kooti nekkiriziganya nange wamu ne ababaka nabo ne bagamba nti tebakinaako buzibu. Kooti neyongerayo okuwulira omusango guno ba pre-trial nga 5 December nga 5 omwezi ogw'E12 2022 tugenda okukomawo.
Abantu bowolereza bemulugunyiza ku bail application y'e Masaka.
Bail application y'e Masaka nga bannamateeka tulwana okulaba nga tugifunira olunaku, naye nga bwe twabategeeza emabegako buli mulamuzi agambibwa okugutulamu adduka ayeekweka. Kitwetaagisa okuba nga tuli mu kwengejinga nga principal judge okulaba nti batuwa omulamuzi ne bamulagira lwampaka lwaki kitegeeza musikambula ne bamutuuza mu ntebe asobole okuwulira fayiro eno kuba buli omu agitya. Naffe twebuuza bwe tuba nga tukozesa amateeka lwaki abalamuzi beebalama ate beekweka fayiro eno.
Kati mugenda kuzzaako ki ku lw'abantu bammwe abakandaaliddwa?
Ku lw'abantu baffe abakandaaliddwa ekisookera ddala batuwadde obuvunaanyizibwa okufayiringa petition mu constitutional court echallenginga oba ewakanya kooti eno bye yasalamu abajulizi bajja kujja nga beekwese nga teri abatunuddeko. So tugenda kuteeka mu constitutional petition eyo. Ensonga ey'okubiri tu fast trackinga bail application okulaba nti ey'e Masaka tufuna olunaku lwe tugiteekamu.
Briefly in English about the bail application in Masaka. Your clients are complaining being handled with the speed that it should be handled.
Yeah.
What are you doing as lawyers?
As lawyers, we are fast tracking that bail application to see that we get a date for it, but we got a challenge that the judges who are being allocated the file are all running away from it. No one wants to handle the file, and